So, you think I got a new girlfriend? Like the rumors say?
No.
I got a lot of no's, a lot of yeses. I mean, with this face, I know I could get one. I ain't worried about that. Just curious what y'all think. I do throw little jabs every once in a while, little nuggets of truth. But everything I say is true. Gypsy watches all my lives, believe me. I know she does. Yeah, absolutely. I know that for a fact.
Ryan Anderson just made a dramatic comeback to TikTok Live, and he's not here to play nice. After months of silence, Gypsy Rose Blanchard's ex-husband is back, and he's got some serious bones to pick. His main target? Ken Urker. Ryan is calling out what he sees as blatant lies and half-truths, especially about the time Ken allegedly walked away from Gypsy while she was still behind bars. And trust me, this is the part of their history that no one has been talking about. Until now. Ryan isn't just throwing shade, he's dropping receipts. His biggest issue? The fact that Ken has never fully addressed why he left Gypsy while she was still incarcerated. That revelation alone has sparked a wave of curiosity online. Why hasn't this been discussed before? What else has been left out of the story? Ryan isn't letting these questions slide, and he's making sure everyone hears his side. But here's where things get even messier. Ryan isn't just calling out Ken. He's bringing Gypsy's own words back into the spotlight, pointing out contradictions that many people overlooked. And if you think that's the end of it, just wait. When Ryan hit that go live button, viewers wasted no time bombarding him with the biggest question. Are you still in contact with Gypsy? Instead of giving a clear answer, Ryan did what he does best. He turned it into a poll, red for yes, blue for no. Oh, and speaking of unanswered questions, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the rumors. Allegedly, Ryan and Gypsy are still texting each other behind the scenes. How much truth is there to that? We're about to break it all down, but before we continue, if you are a returning viewer and haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It really helps the channel a lot, so please subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss new uploads.
I got a lot of red saying new girlfriend, blue no, I guess y'all just have to wait and see. Y'all know I don't give y'all information that much. I do throw little jabs every once in a while, little nuggets of truth. But everything I say is true. Guys, that's one thing I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Love you too. And yes, I'm still a teacher. Still a teacher. I enjoy it. I deserve what? Yeah, I love the comments, guys. Y'all just throw them and they bam, 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 bam. Kimberly, thank you. Katie, thank you. Like I said, whoever gives me the coolest graphic on the bottom, who was that? Brittany? All right, that one's pretty cool. That fish has it. Brittany, I gotta remember that.
So, was this just a random question? Or was something deeper at play? Last year, rumors swirled that Gypsy had been at Ryan's place after eagle-eyed viewers spotted a bedboard in her live stream that looked identical to his. Neither of them ever addressed the speculation, so when Ryan went live, it was the perfect moment to clear things up. But instead of setting the record straight, he just laughed it off. Now, what does that really mean? Is he keeping things private out of respect? Or could there be something more, like an NDA keeping him from spilling the truth? His hesitation only fueled more questions, and just minutes later, his emotions spoke louder than words. Ryan might act indifferent, but when the conversation shifted to life after lockup, his real feelings started to show. He made it clear that what's being promoted as Season 2 actually feels more like Season 3 to him, considering prison confessions already documented his marriage to Gypsy, and the next season captured their breakup. Now, this new chapter is all about Gypsy's fresh start with Ken. Ryan admitted he enjoyed prison confessions, especially because of his wedding to Gypsy. He even reminisced about the wedding cupcakes they both loved. Looking back, he called it surreal to see how much has changed. But when it came to watching life after lockup, his response was blunt. Absolutely not.
Season 2, yeah, there is a season 2. Somebody cracked on me on a video where they were like, how come Ryan's promoting the new season? Why is Ryan promoting the new season? He shouldn't see, he's all about her. He's still promoting the season. Well, guys, I'm in it. Like, the story still continues. I'm still an integral part in that story somewhat. Now, not as much as I was season 1, but that's all I can say, guys. But that's why I promote it. I'm in it. I'm in it. I know y'all weren't cracking on me. I'm just saying, like, why do I keep mentioning that? I think I'm a celeb. No, I don't. If you met me out and about, you wouldn't think that. I just like having people to talk to on here. Like, I like that I have followers and things like that. But, guys, I didn't get with Gypsy for the fame. I really got with her for love, honestly. It just is what it is. Like, I didn't, when I wrote Gypsy, I didn't plan on falling in love with her. I really didn't. It just happened, guys. I just did. So.
Imagine this. Your ex-wife, the person you stood by through thick and thin, moves on in record time with the very man who abandoned her when she needed him most. Now, picture watching that unfold on national television, with the whole world weighing in. Could you stomach it? Would you sit back as the story played out without you? Well, Ryan definitely couldn't. Ryan made it clear that it wasn't just about the heartbreak of seeing Gypsy move on so quickly. What really got to him was how the show framed their relationship, reducing his role to a mere footnote rather than the major chapter it actually was. He called out the selective storytelling, hinting that the way his and Gypsy's history was glossed over didn't sit right with him. And while he insisted he's not one to cry over spilled milk, his words told a different story. In the same breath, he admitted he's still struggling to heal and doesn't know when he'll fully move on. Watching Gypsy seemingly rewrite their past to fit a new narrative, that only made it harder to let go. But here's where things got even spicier. Ryan went in on Ken, especially after catching a preview for Life After Lockup. One line in particular set him off, Ken claiming he'd known Gypsy for 7 years. Ryan wasn't buying it. He was quick to clarify that while Ken may have met Gypsy back then, their actual relationship started just 5 years ago, while she was still in prison. And let's be real, there's a big difference between knowing someone and dating them while they're behind bars. So, has Ryan really moved on? Or is he still holding on to something? One thing's for sure, he's not letting Ken rewrite history without a fight.
Anyway, and guys, don't think I'm not. You know, somebody once said, like in the one video I saw where lady was like, why he's always protect her and everything. I'm just not gonna attack her. It's not that I'm not mad, guys. I'm furious. I'm angry. But time is letting it pass, but I'm still angry, guys. Oh, Cheyenne, thank you for that. Cheyenne's the winner right now, although I did like that little fish from Courtney. That was cool. I love people telling me to move on. Like, okay. You know, I'm not chasing her. You're crazy. I love how, like, you know, that's what people know me by. Like, I'm just talking about my life. Gypsy was a big part of it for a while. Huge part. And yes, there are times I miss her dearly. Dearly. Still have that connection. But what can I do? You know? What can I do? I'm upset that I never saw her after she left. That's what I'm upset about. But what can I do? Yeah, go get her. Yeah. Just drive over, show up. Yeah. Right. I love people stop talking about her, stop doing this, stop doing this. Ryan, do a podcast. That would be cool. If I did a podcast, I would just talk about things going on. Last time I did a live, I said something like I'd mentioned my high school sweetheart. I can't remember if I said that or not. You know, I love when people are like, I see some comments where they're like, wait, Ryan's hung up on her. He's obviously never had another girlfriend. That's not true at all. I'm a big dude and I hate people saying thinking that big dudes can't get love, because they can. Just for the record, they can. So I can. But, you know, I originally from West Monroe, Louisiana, North Louisiana. Lived there for a long time. Grew up there, actually. Left when I was 19. But that's where I grew up. And I had a high school sweetheart from a different high school than mine. I went to West Monroe High School. Her name was Lindsay, actually. That was my first everything, guys. My first. You know, just had our time together, and that was the end of that. No, she didn't go to Neville. She went to a private school. If you believe that, she actually had the schoolgirl outfit and all that. That was her uniform. But I'm not gonna say too much about her. Like, she's off doing her own thing, I guess. I don't know. I hadn't talked to her in a long time. But I hope she has a kid and all that stuff, and I'm happy for her. I hope she's okay. That's all I care about.
Ken is out here playing historian, but conveniently leaving out one major detail. He wasn't always by Gypsy's side. And Ryan? Oh, he clocked it immediately. He passionately called out the discrepancy, making it crystal clear that Ken's version of events was misleading. To Ryan, this wasn't just a small oversight. It was a full-blown attempt to rewrite history and control the narrative surrounding his and Gypsy's past. So what's Ken's angle here? Is he trying to paint himself as the unwavering, loyal partner who never left Gypsy's side? Or is he just hoping people forget that he walked away when she needed him the most? Ryan wasn't about to let that slide. He found it downright frustrating that Ken conveniently erased the reality of his departure, dodging the fact that he abandoned her. But that raises another question. Why does Ryan care so much? Is he just a truth seeker, or is there something deeper going on? Could he still have unresolved feelings for Gypsy, making it hard for him to let these details go? Or is he just sick and tired of what he sees as blatant dishonesty? Regardless of his motives, Ryan made one thing clear. He wasn't going to sit back and let history be rewritten without speaking up. And the irony? He pulled out one of Gypsy's own lines from Nick Veal's podcast. "If you don't love me at my worst, you don't get to have me at my best." Ouch. If Ken thought he was going to quietly reshape the past, Ryan just made sure everyone remembered the real version.
Young Nate all you want. I'm not judging y'all for hating. But, guys, also, the messages I get. Last time I did a live, I got so many sweet messages. I want to thank everybody. I read them all. Like I said, I do. I read them all. And I really appreciate it. And I really love the support and love that people give me. Now, I have like one or two negative messages every once in a while. Those people, y'all can go wherever y'all want to go. If you have enough time to write a hateful message to me, then you have nothing going on. But for the sweet people, I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for that, Sammy. That one's a pretty cool visual. Sammy's in right there, but the train, love the train. Guys, if y'all are just getting in, I said the person with the coolest graphic, I will direct message them and try to have a conversation. Team Ryan, I hope so. Poor Pixie, just had to move you. Look, Pixie's all mad. Pixie, I'm sorry, baby. Baby, I got company coming. How's Amber J? I don't know. I hope Amber J's good. I saw something. Somebody sent me a message where Sir Merlin or something was like, Amber's using Ryan, clout chasing. Like, me and Amber aren't together, so Amber's a friend. Queen Bee, thank you for that. Guys, don't worry. I don't think I'll go on Sir Morbid's panel. I'm not going to do it. I don't think I'm going to do it. I love when people say, man up. Man up. Come over here and get some, yeah. Tell me not to man up. You couldn't deal with what I dealt with. And I handled that like a man. Like, y'all know what the hell y'all talking about. Man up. Come get some. You a tough guy? I am if I need to be. I'm really a teddy bear, but I am if I need to be. I'm successful at everything I do, guys. Don't forget that. Here I go being confident again. Y'all going so fast. Do I miss Gypsy on occasion? I gotta realize we were together a long time. Like, we had a deep connection. Like, when you have that connection over the phone, man, it takes a lot. Like, you grow that connection stronger than people think. Oh, look at the umbrella. Oh, that one's bad. I love that. Thank you, Dark Angel. Or thank you, It's Just Emily. I don't know who sent me that umbrella one, but I love that. Yeah, it's not raining on me. I'm all right. You know, you have that connection, and, you know, she loves my voice. I loved her voice, you know. So, I don't know. A lot happened when she got out. A lot happened. A lot of stuff out of my control. She was just adapting to life. And
So, let's get this straight.
That's what it is.
Ken walked out on Gypsy when she was at rock bottom, leaving her with nothing while she was in prison, completely vulnerable and isolated. But the moment she stepped out, gained recognition, and had actual options, she took him back like nothing happened. The math ain't mathing. Either she never really believed in her own words, or she just said them to sound strong at the time. Because let's be real, if Ken didn't love her at her worst, why does he get a free pass to be with her at her best? This is exactly the contradiction that has people side-eyeing Gypsy's decision. She was once adamant about knowing her worth and not taking back someone who abandoned her, but the moment the tables turned, all that empowerment talk disappeared. Ryan wasted no time calling out the irony, making it clear that this wasn't just a minor slip-up. It was a full-blown contradiction. And it raises a bigger question. Was Gypsy just caught up in the nostalgia of rekindling an old flame, or did she rewrite her own standards just to justify her actions? Of course, Ryan's not letting this one slide. Some say he's being petty, still too invested in Gypsy's choices. But others, they think he's making a valid point. Because let's face it, people contradict themselves all the time when emotions get involved. Either way, one thing's for sure, Gypsy's own words have come full circle, and not in the way she probably hoped. And Ryan knows exactly how social media works. He even mentioned how people would clip parts of his live stream and turn them into viral moments. So whether he's doing this out of genuine concern or just stirring the pot, let me know what you think in the comments section below.
Look, let's do a poll. I talked about it earlier. Y'all think Gypsy watches my lives? Yes, no. Not that I care. But red, yes, blue, no. You think she watches? Think she's afraid I'm gonna say something? Gypsy, if you're out there watching, sorry, couldn't help it. My mom, brilliant lady. Y'all seen my mom on the show. My mom's amazing. Like, without my mother, I wouldn't be here, guys, honestly. My mother saved my skin so many times when I was younger. So without my mother, you know, y'all wouldn't be talking to me on live, that's for sure. Do I still have the tattoo? Yes, guys, I still have the tattoo. Do I regret getting the tattoo? That's a good question. That's a good question. What do y'all think? Should I get the tattoo covered up? Red, yes, blue, no. Should I get the tattoo covered up? I mean, for obvious reasons, you'd say blue. I should get it covered up. Or red. Should I get it covered up? Red, blue, no.
Ryan's no rookie when it comes to internet scrutiny, and if one thing is clear, it's that he's mastered the art of saying a lot without really saying anything at all. Every word out of his mouth is carefully measured, every response calculated, because he knows all too well how a single slip-up can snowball into a viral disaster. He's seen clips of his past live streams dissected, twisted, and turned into internet fuel, so now he plays it safe. Instead of giving direct answers, he leaves just enough room for interpretation, making it nearly impossible to pin him down. And this might just be why he sidesteps straight-up answers about Gypsy. Is it damage control? Or is there something deeper he doesn't want to reveal? His calculated responses make it hard to tell whether he's protecting himself, protecting Gypsy, or saving certain truths for later. One thing he did admit, he's messaged her. But what he left out, whether she ever responded or what was actually said. And that little omission, that's where the real mystery begins. But here's where it gets interesting. There are rumors circulating that Ryan Anderson has allegedly admitted to regularly texting Gypsy Rose. Of course, it's all speculation, but it does align with the theory that Gypsy enjoys the attention Ryan gives her while still prioritizing a certain type of man when it comes to marriage. According to rumors, Ryan has said that Gypsy is drawn to men who fit the Chad archetype, strong, dominant, and conventionally masculine. And in this case, that role belongs to her current husband, Ken Urker. However, even Ken, the so-called Chad in this equation, allegedly doesn't fully satisfy Gypsy's emotional needs. That's where Ryan supposedly comes into play. The ongoing theory is that while Ken may fulfill Gypsy's desire for a traditional alpha male partner, Ryan provides the emotional connection and validation she still craves. And if that's true, it could explain why she continues to engage with him despite her marriage. On the flip side, Ryan's persistence in messaging her suggests that he might be hopelessly in love with Gypsy, willing to hold on to any form of communication he can get. Whether this is a classic case of unrequited love or something more complex remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, Ryan isn't ready to let go just yet. And that's why rumors like this never end.
I just saw a comment, I would wrestle with you, would you? Oh, my bedroom's right over there. Sorry, couldn't help it. I would, appreciate that. Well, I live in Lake Charles, come get it. Sorry, I laugh at my own stuff. Well, you know what's funny is, at Fire D, when me and Gypsy were together, and of course when she left, it was like, no, we're not, of course, right? Ex-girlfriend type stuff. Trying to keep y'all away. That's what I think anyway, but whatever. I could be wrong. Do a poll. Look, Pixie's at the door. There's my friends. Look, guys, I probably won't be on here too much longer. What up, boy?
Hello, hello.
What's up, man? I'm on live real quick.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm about to get off. Hey, guys. Everybody's like, let's see the friends. I'm like, But, Rain, you want to say hey?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay. Eric, you looking
got
cool.
you.
You want to say hey?
Sure.
Here you go.
Hi.
That's my buddy Eric. The hair's curly, ain't it?
Yeah.
I like it. When'd you do that?
I started letting it grow out. Fuck, I don't know. It's been a while.
Looks good. Pixie's all excited. Look. Pixie's all excited. Huh? That's what Pixie does when people come over. She goes nuts. Hey guys, I love y'all. All right. I saw hey Eric. Some of them said hey Eric. Hey guys.
What's hiding behind those cryptic messages and awkward live streams? Is this a case of unfinished business, a desperate plea for closure, or something far more complicated? One thing's for sure, Ryan's recent decision to slide into Gypsy's DMs has set the rumor mill on fire. Was it just a friendly "how you been"? Or did those texts carry a weight he's not ready to admit? And then, the plot thickens. Ryan didn't deny reaching out, but when pressed for details, he clammed up faster than a celebrity in a scandal. Why the evasion? Was he hoping for a response he never got? Or is he tiptoeing around Gypsy's new life with Ken? If he's truly moved on, why crack the door open at all? Unless, of course, that door was never fully closed. But wait, it gets juicier. During one of his live streams, the topic of Gypsy's baby came up, and Ryan's vibe did a complete 180. One minute, he's cool and collected. The next, he's shutting it down like a bouncer at closing time. He promised to address it one day, but that day is clearly not today. So, what's the deal? Is the wound still too fresh? Is he scared of saying the wrong thing? Or, and this is where the internet loses its mind, does he secretly feel some type of way about it? Theories are flying faster than paparazzi at a red carpet. Some say his silence screams attachment, while others argue he's just respecting boundaries. But let's be real. When someone dodges a topic that hard, it's usually because there's more to the story. And Ryan? He's leaving us with more questions than answers. So here's the million-dollar question. Has Ryan really moved on? Because every time he goes live, Gypsy's name somehow finds its way into the conversation. If she ever wanted to come back, would he take her? Or is this all just a case of nostalgia mixed with a dash of drama? Sound off in the comments. What do you think is really going on here? And don't forget to like and subscribe for all the latest updates on this ever-evolving saga.